swing a thing.
So are you trying to tell us it's hammer time?
It's hammer time. It's
Marcus, if you poke this thing, you'll die.
I think he poked it.
I poked it.
Indeed.
Poked.
Marcus, you're
poke.
actually, here's what happens. So Marcus, you baseball bat swing your hammer, and as you're swinging, the spiritual hammer follows suit, and you just double connect with this thing, and it just flies into the wall and splatters. This gray, white ooze, brain matter just goes everywhere, all over Milo and everything.
I pick Milo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're now out of. Well, yeah. I assume you just beat the fuck out of these spiders that are on top of you. I'm actually just gonna delete them. They're gone.
Feel Sigmar's hammer!
I pick Milo up.
Yep.
Over my head, and I walk him over to our new doctor and go, "Fix him, sir. He's all I have left."
So Marcus, you look over Milo, and he appears perfectly fine. He just is immobile. Like if you look into his eyes, he looks like he is just like, like see into his soul. It's cool. So you're gonna cleanse paralyzation or poison because he's technically got both, but it doesn't really matter. I look at Milo
and I say, "I'm glad you're still alive, friend." And I just kind of pass my hand over him and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Well, it does say that you only cure one.
Yeah, I'm going to assume you take away the paralyzation, right?
Yeah.
Cool. It's not going to matter that much because I don't think anything's going to attack you within a minute unless you go do something ridiculous. So Milo, you're able to move, but you feel like super weak still.
And I'm still holding him over my head.
Well, then Marcus couldn't have done that. So
I lifted him down, and then as soon as he was done, I put him back like over my head.
Okay.
Yeah, Milo just kind of sinks down into Raka's shoulder and just starts to silently cry after the trauma he's just been through.
I pat him on the back and go, "Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Rock is here."
The paralyze is a part of the poison, so I just cure the poison, and the paralyze is gone.
There you go. That works too.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
I did not realize I had crashed there. What happened in my absence? Did we finish winning?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Milo's currently crying into my shoulders.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Who's my little illusionist?
We should probably give him an hour to reconstitute his owl.
Does he still have the procedure?
Wait, yeah. So I don't think any of you realize that Hedwig's gone. I think
That's
No,
true.
he yelled it out, didn't he?
Well, he yelled the name, but none of you probably have looked around hard enough to figure that out.
Oh. I go, "What you crying about, big cat?"
Hedwig, he got eaten right in front of me.
No! And then I start crying too, and I drop Milo.
The rest of your abjuration shield is gone.
I start sobbing. And then I curl up into a ball.
So, what do you guys do now?
I'm going to cure wounds myself. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's the sound you hear.
Zetch is just gonna slump against this wall. Just sheath his sword and take a seat.
It's been a long day.
So what about Mail? Well, it's still the beginning of the day, remember?
And it's already been a long day.
You guys have actually already,
Mail,
you
completely
can't
fine.
long rest for another, 22 hours or something like that.
And
Or
then
18.
I stand up, I wipe the tears from my eyes, I pick Milo back up again, and I start walking.
Where are you going?
I want to see where those huge ass things came from.
Mail just points up holds up a finger. He's like, "I wouldn't do that if I were you, laddie."
Why? Did they have stuff over there?
No, there's probably more of them.
That's what I was going to say. Plus, is it just me, or do two of those things look like spider people? Is that something any of you recognize? Because that's new to me.
Would I
Would
know?
I know this type of creature?
Anyone who wants can roll a nature check.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't know.
mentioned at all.
That's beyond the scope of anything you guys have seen before.
Jordan.
I'm still holding Milo.
DM, can I loot these bodies? Like, is there anything of note?
They're
or
not
work
wearing
on them?
clothes or anything. They just look like carapaces. They don't have like
Alright. Lost interest.
thing on them.
Is there
Raka,
anything over here?
back there, it looks like a nesting ground.
That we should bring.
There's like you turn the corner and there's these huge like egg pouches that are just like hanging from the ceiling, and like along the walls and everything. And you can see, like, if you go up and like look at them, you can see like inside each one of these, like, so there's like a pouch and it's got maybe like, I don't know, 1,000 of these little tiny eggs, and inside you can just barely see like a black spot of something maybe growing inside of them.
Burn them.
Step back, friends. This I can do.
Alright.
Oh, you better believe I'm burning this motherfucker to the ground.
Yep,
This
just fire everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, so they just ignite immediately. There's just no resistance from these pouches. They just get utterly and completely decimated and burned to a crisp.
I would be throwing firebolt so fast it looks like it's just a solid beam of fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Dragon Ball Steve style. Just casting out those plasma left and right.
going all Xenoverse in this.
So what are you guys gonna do? I think a lot of you are kind of a little bit spent. But
I'm
your
not.
health is okay, right?
It's
Yeah,
not
let's
too
go.
bad, but
And
short rest might be a good idea.
it's
I've got like, yeah, I've got almost 0 spells left.
yeah, and it's very early in the day as well. Like it's only like an hour into the travel day.
Just gotta be careful. That's all we gotta do.
On the bright side, it looks like I'll be reaching level 5 tonight. You guys don't know what that means. That's special to me.
It's a pretty good barbarian level.
So,
Okay.
as Male starts heading this way, and he kind of looks, and he's like, this would lead us deeper into the place, but do you think we should check out the rest, or just go this way?
I'm tired
He
of
looks
dealing with this. Let's go.
Fuck these spiders. God.
Let's leave the spider realm.
So, Male just like, alright, and we just keep going this way.
Cool. So, I need someone. Well, actually, it's Male and Raka's turn. Male and Raka, roll me both an encounter stable. Also, I assume you guys do you guys take a short rest to
Sure. Yeah.
reconstitute Hedwig? Because until you do, you're not going to get Hedwig.
Well, I don't have a,
Brazier.
yeah.
Brazier.
Oh, that's true. That's very true, actually. You do not own one of those. Alright, let's see.
But
What we got
I,
here.
Didn't mean to do
But yeah,
that.
if you guys take a short rest, you can totally arcane recovery, and hit dice, all that other fun stuff. Jericho, are you playing music?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Raka and Marcus, you guys can get an extra d6.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm fine.
lucky for some.
Yeah, I used a cure wounds, so I'm good. Nice and healthy. No spell slots. Extra
Raka, you got
attacks.
23 left, or 23 back.
What?
I said you got a total of 23 back, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
So I'm a fool.
Indeed. So you guys travel for some time. And
Yes.
you know, again, the typical like looping around and all that other fun stuff. And let's roll a d8 here real quick. All right. So a few hours pass, and all of you distinctly notice that it's starting to get much warmer. You can tell that you're descending a little bit, and it's starting to get much warmer. You can feel like there's no more of it, like there's no breeze at all, obviously. But the stones around you are a little bit warm, as like maybe they're being heated by something. And as you guys travel along, okay, good. I didn't transfer Hedwig over because Hedwig doesn't transfer Hedwig over right now. Up ahead of you, and I will move you to the map. Actually, hold on, let me see if I can grab something real quick.
So many voices. So many voices.
Let me do this to it. So,
Oh, and so good again.
so how
Yes.
about you all round a corner,
Oh, fuck.
and you see up ahead of you that there is a pit of what appears to be lava.
I'm back in my homeland.
Male turns the opposite way and keeps on going.
And it's getting like it's warmer and warmer as you approach it.
Okay,
I'm still holding on to Milo.
Raka, I probably don't need to tell you this. I hope I don't tell you this, but don't touch it.
I know, I'm forged with lava.
All right.
So as you guys approach the large lava base, the heat is almost unbearable from where you are right now, and you guys can go ahead and stop right there because I think everybody can see it at this point. You notice, actually, everybody roll me a perception check. Let's see who notices it first.
I have disadvantage.
No, I've been on the shit roll all night.
I'm still not paying much attention to anything at this moment.
It's an overall tragedy.
This is a pretty hard one, so I think that only Marcus and Jericho, you guys probably noticed this.
All right, guys.
But-
I got it.
The lava is obviously coming up from below, so you get like that. There's like bubbling and stuff, like kind of like over in this direction. But you notice because the way the lava's sitting, it's maybe like 3 feet high, like towards the middle, and it's slowly, very slowly spreading outwards. But there's still plenty of room to obviously walk around and stuff. But it does appear that like there's other movement inside of it.
It's okay. We need a lot of water.
I think we're all gonna get
Wizard
bubble.
Huddle. Who can get water?
I can.
Can I
just look
actually
at
like see a creature in it or no?
No, it just appears like kind of like ripples in water, but this is obviously the opposite of water.
Mm-hmm.
It's rock.
It appears to be like maybe you see like a current, like something maybe like if you've ever seen like a large like maybe fish swim through water, when it gets close to the surface you get that like ripple and then it goes farther down and it kind of disappears. But this is lava is much thicker, right? So it's just like one little like movement and then it stops and settles and slowly starts to spread out again. But
Okay.
there you do perceive that there is something moving within this lava.
Yeah. No one get too close to the lava. Just think that bears repeating.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and make like a a loud crack of thunder over on the other side of the lava pit.
So you whip out your thaumaturgy, and you make it loud crack, and it kind of reverberates around the lava, and you see it disturbed a little bit. And then...
It actually would be on our side because it's only 30 feet, so it'd be like over here.
So like right here? Okay, cool, perfect, even better. So you hear a crack, and distinctly, those of you that noticed, see that the lava kind of settles, and it goes almost calm. And then, rising out of the lava, with kind of these molten rock kind of falling off of its body, is a creature.
I wanted to fight the lava thing. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm at exhaustion.
Now,
Granted,
whose
I'm
fault
not
is that?
What?
I blame Brian.
You're still exhausted after a short rest?
Yeah.
It recovers after a long
That's
rest.
long rest.
Until our cleric here gets greater restoration, which I'm going to be hoping for, I'm probably only going to be able to put up about 2 huge fights a day.
And
That's
this
a
creature
really
looks
high-
like a actually, I'll just show it to you.
Ooh!
This creature rises out of the water, and you can tell that it's just almost made of fire. And it has a spear, and it kind of like looks around a little bit, and its eyes fall on you, and it just goes.
I raise my hands, going like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
And I
We're
think
gonna
that's,
go.
I think that's where
Let's
we're gonna
stop
end the
this
session
guy.
for the night.
Hmm.
Aw.
Oh, come on!
I think that's a good place to stop for the night.
I mean, we could fuck it over. I mean,
I'm all for waiting and going ahead and killing it.
You guys can totally try.
I don't like how you said try.
No, I need this is a good stopping place. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I appreciate that y'all want to go farther, but I think this is a great cliffhanger to end it on.
oh yeah, of course.
You all have
So.
disturbed the lava creature, so we shall
Yeah.
see.
But would you mind if I make a guess about what that thing was that we saw, the humanoid spiders?
Sure,
That was an ettercap, wasn't it?
they were indeed ettercaps.
Yeah, I remember those bastards.
Yeah, they're kind of nasty, actually.
Yeah, I remember that in the second edition they would have like a poison touch.
Yeah, with this one, they just have their bite that deals poison damage.
Yeah, I remember those things were horrible.
And who knows, you might see more at some point. Alright, so, before everybody runs off to do their own things...
I'm excited.
We're gonna get that fatty XP. I know it.
Oh, you have no idea how it's going to... I'm about to get mine extra attack and 10 extra feet of movement.
Yeah,
After
but
we take a long
you know,
rest.
you know what that means, right?
Yep. Harder things.
That means,
But
things,
that's-
that means things get a lot harder.
Oh yeah. But that happens after you take a long rest.
Fuck!
True.
So you might hit level 5.
Very true. It does happen after you take a long rest.
Yeah.
Rocka, don't die.
I'm about to be a powerhouse, guys. It's about to happen.
Oh yeah, because you're not yet.
Actually,
about to
Rocka's
get-
fairly vulnerable for a barbarian because he actually uses his class abilities. He doesn't just tank damage.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else did you guys fight? Oh yeah, you fought this thing.
And
That's right.
And he's also being Berserker, which in this edition, so far, Berserker, besides being compared to like Totem Warrior, has been very. If you don't want to play a tank,
By
it's
the
good.
way,
Play the tank.
y'all fought a lot of shit today, and it's
Yeah,
gonna
it was
show
real fun.
on
We
the.
were there.
It was practically a combat filled session, so we fucked a lot of things.
Yeah, the one before it was a lot of like RP mostly. The one before, Jesus, we've had a lot of combat sessions in a row here.
We had combat
Weird.
every single set. But the last one we had was definitely... I think that was the most XP we've ever gotten in one
Yeah.
thing. Even counting us completing the quest.
I don't know. What about that village fight?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I mean-
y'all got a lot for the
Village.
like the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Midden. What was the name of that place?
Midden Stag.
Yeah, Midstag. That's
Yeah.
well, that's what happens when you get higher level. Fight tougher shit. Get more
see,
XP.
but I'm also very gratuitous with the experience. All right, you ready? Everybody
Yes.
gets. Hold on.
You lost it.
Nope. That much experience.
I am level 5.
Until
I think a
well,
lot of you should be pretty close, to be honest with you.
I'm at. Let me just do this real quick. It's
6,445.
God, I'm way behind.
I'm at 5216. What are you at?
I'm at 3591.
Oh,
Yeah, because new character. Oh,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
Until you get to level 6, you lose. You have to start at the start of the new level or the previous level that you were.
Yeah, but once the other characters start getting to higher levels, that character will get jumped up.
Yeah.
As my character did. I started at level 3, and within 2-3 sessions, I was level 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, yeah.
So, how many of you are level 5 now?
Yo.
Just Raka?
Really? Wow.
Well,
Milo,
you're
you
the
didn't
only
make
one.
level 5?
6,400.
oh,
damn.
good to go.
Well, I think my thing was that I got that fucking hardened.
Oh,
What
it's
was
true.
the one?
Yeah, you got the survive against the odds. Yep.
Yep.
That's probably what pushed you over the edge.
It is actually doing the math. It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's like an extra
It's
100.
basically a
or so XP.
5% chance that you roll that, so you rolled really well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, 6,500 is level 5. Okay. Oh, actually, level 5 is the next tier. I just realized that. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Yep.
Yeah. So, just quick recap for you, Raka. Now, if you were to unfortunately die, instead of going back to the start of level 5, you will only lose 75% of the experience accrued during that level. So, like, if you're at 6,600, then you only lose 75 experience instead of 100. So it actually, the closer you get to level 6, the more lenient it is, the more you'll retain if you die. So
Got
it doesn't have to go all the way back to the beginning. And then at each tier of play, like once you guys eventually hit level 11, then you will only lose 50% towards the previous level. So if you added 100 over, then you would only lose 50 instead of all 100 of it. And then once you guys get to level 16, which I hope that this campaign goes that long, because I love campaigns that are long and have that kind of longevity.
And I love all of you guys.
Then you will only lose 25% towards the previous level.
Guys, you know what I can do now?
Get advantage on your.
That.
Oh, true. You do get extra attack, and you can roll one more because Frenzy would give you another one.
Yep. Yeah.
Spectacular.
Ah.
It's a lot of damage.
It is
Well,
a lot of damage.
Barbs are silly.
Barbs
They are.
are silly. I mean, they're not monks silly, but they're still silly.
Barbs I found more silly than monks, to be honest.
That's let's see, that's 24, 38.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That is
Essentially, what
57 damage.
to be a effective monk is to always punch things. And if you play a monk that isn't that type of character, such as a ninja, you wouldn't necessarily just be like, yeah, I punch, a stone golem. It doesn't make sense. You're going to use a sword because you're a ninja.
Yeah,
You
just for example, Raka, if you would have hit any of the creatures you fought today with that amount of damage, they would have died instantly.
Ah.
And knowing you, they all would have been reckless attacks, so that would have been 2 crits.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that reckless attack.
Monstrous.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I have become God.
That just means things get harder for the rest of you too, though.
Yay!
Sorry.
That's why we put him in front.
Yeah.
And I will also be taking average.
Yep.
because I cannot afford to gamble with my life.
Okay, so you're taking average health.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're not leveling up yet. We'll see if you survive fighting this lava snake.
Indeed. Cool. We'll still go over all of your decisions. We'll do that next week at the very start of the session, Marco.
I don't have any decisions.
I mean, we're still going to go over it, though, because that's what I like to do, just for everybody's
Alright.
reminder. But yeah, other than that, we're done for the night. Next week, same great time, same great place. We'll see how you guys do against this fiery beast of a thing.
Catch y'all later.
I am so
Yeah.
screwed.
No, you're fine. You cast fire that goes through fire.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
it's immune.
Yeah, you have. Unless it's immune, you're totally fine, right?
Yeah.
I am so
But it's
screwed.
swimming in lava, yeah.
See you guys later.
So you're
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I have officially become worthless.
Are any of your spells not fire?
Levitate.
That's actually fantastic. You actually might get good use out of that this fight, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's what I've also thought about. I remember that feat that you took, the Elemental Adept.
Mm-hmm.
Or for most people, like, it's good to have, like, because you get rid of resistance and things like that. But
All right, for those of you watching on Twitch and or YouTube, that's going to do it for us tonight. Sorry about all the interruptions and the length of some of the videos. My computer decided to be a piece of shit today. Hopefully, I will get that resolved by next week with my new equipment coming in, and we'll have a much better experience. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment.